How y'all doing? Back at it again. McClever Thoughts podcast with Punchie man. I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. I ain't do too much, just relax. Just making preparations for the upcoming year and things I need to do to solidify myself as being more resourceful. Tapping into those things of that nature. Spend a lot of time talking on the phone with different friends about life and things that's coming up in the near future this year. Happy Valentine's, early Valentine's to those couples. I hope y'all looking forward to enjoying yourselves with one another. Just embracing the time of sharing a relationship with one another. I'm definitely supportive of that. And just being at peace, man. Doing the things that causes you to be at peace with yourself. I know that's very important to me. I done became more interested in mechanical DIY projects. Yeah, because they're very they create a focal point, and it's relaxing. It detoxes you from a lot of things that you may be dealing with in a daily aspects of life. So I think mechanical DIY projects are very good for a lot of people that's just dealing with whatever they may be facing mentally. So yeah, y'all may want to look those DIY mechanical projects up, and just relaxing. Good conversations, good phone conversations does a lot for your sanity, man. Sometimes it's good to just call your friends and just chat about life. I like to talk to my college buddies, man, because we like to reminisce on the things that we did while we was in college, man, and they always bring back good memories. Shout out to my college peers at Allen University and Dodge City Community College in Dodge City, Kansas. Shout out to all my peers. Yeah, man. So yeah, let's just cater to a peace of mind, man. Try not to let nothing steal your joy. I got a homeboy that used to always tell me, man, I know what you're going through, man, but I don't never not see you smiling. And I love to smile. I think smiling is a symbol of peace. It's a symbol of no matter what I go through, I'm not gonna allow this world to beat me. I have a positive perspective on life, and I'm gonna continue to think in that fashion. And I think that's what people who smile a lot think about a lot, and they act on those emotions a lot. Just turning negativity into something positive, just having that mindset throughout the day is very important. I know y'all see I'm growing my hair, and I keep talking about it because it's the method that I'm using that I'm so impressed with. I'm using I can tell y'all one method that I'm using a lot that's been very impressive to me is the wave shampoo thing I do with my hair. Like I do the wave, how you get the waves with using the shampoo. I actually use that method, and it has been working wonders, man. For y'all don't know, I've been bald for over 23 years. So like I say, it's been a blessing to see this hair just spring out, like this. The top is baby hair, so that's why it's growing slower than the sides. So I'm looking forward to seeing how it all turns out, man. But I look at my hair as a symbol of growth. I look at my hair as a symbol of misunderstanding. I look at my hair as a symbol of overachieving. I look at my hair as a symbol of overcoming the stereotype. And I would say I would comment on that more because I think a lot of people thought I was just naturally bald. So the fact that I am growing hair, that shocks a lot of people. Like, wow, he has hair. Yeah, because the stereotype was, okay, he had, ever since I've been knowing him, he's been a bald guy. So he possibly has to be naturally bald. And like I told y'all my story, I cut my hair off because dude messed my hair up, went against the grain. So just moving forward, I'm gonna make sure no barber go against the grain. And I'm just loving this transformation, man. I'm just loving the fact that I'm acknowledging myself more as a person. I'm doing things to cater to what makes me grow as an individual as well, man. So that's very important to me at this point in time, and most importantly, just understanding where my love come from, just understanding where my happiness and my peace come from, and embracing that. Sometimes we can run away from the things that means us well, and most people don't get it until it's gone. It's just like a girlfriend that didn't realize you was good to her until you left the scene. So just be understanding that the process is worth waiting on, and that's where I'm at right now with my hair. Enjoying the process. So somebody told me, I had said the last time, y'all pray for me, but that person was like, hey, you don't want everybody to pray for you, because some people wish for your downfall. They'll pray for your downfall, and that's true. So I'm moving forward, I want to say, pray for me and not pray on me. You know what I'm saying? I like that. Pray for me and not pray on me. And I want everybody else to feel the same way, because you might got somebody out there trying to pray on you, man. They see you blessing, they see your blessing, they see you shining, and they see you just being a good person. And they don't like that. Some people don't like the fact that you're happy. Some people don't like the fact that you smile all the time. Some people don't like the fact that you don't want for nothing. Some people don't like the fact that when you go into environments, you just light the environment up. Some people hate on that, man. They wish they was in that spot. So, or they wish that, you was like them, miserable. So you got to be mindful of who you share your energy with, man, because everybody don't have your best interest. Everybody don't want to see you climb to the top. Everybody ain't a Chiefs fan. And that's in reference to you. Everybody ain't your fan. So understand that about life and move accordingly, man. We maneuvering through this thing together, man. We see the different changes in America with the tariffs. We're going into this whole new tariffs thing that we're not used to. They say it's been around, but they kind of got away from it. So it's kind of like something that Donald Trump is bringing back. Donald Trump trying to get our money back for everybody who owe us. But we have to be mindful that we owe people to our country, for that I'm speaking on. So, but just those things. We got a different, a lot of people, having viruses, man, sinuses problems and respirational issues. Some people know the stomach viruses, so no telling what's being implemented into our society to make us sick, man. You gotta watch the food, man. You gotta watch the food, because the food is not like the food that your grandma used to eat. My grandma, I learned, y'all, from my grandma the difference between store-bought ham and fresh ham, because my grandma, on my dad's side is from Jamaica. And they have a thing when it comes down to food. And so just understanding, like, from my grandma, like, the difference between fresh ham and store-bought ham, which is processed ham, it's different. It tastes different. It look different. It makes you feel different. That store-bought ham ain't it. That fresh ham, boy, listen, that thing's so good, especially when they cook it right and that thing watery and juicy. And ooh-wee, man. Shouts out to my grandma and my family, because they are good cookers. So just being mindful of just the different changes that's coming into our world, man. So, everybody want to literally, get closer to their family members right now, closer to their family members. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, in more rural areas, you're gonna see you probably won't experience it as quickly as they may see it in the major cities. But if we ever come into a food shortage, a resource shortage, we're really gonna see like those issues taking place in those major cities. Because you gotta think about it, major cities are imported cities. We're talking about importing food, importing people. So it's not something that is, I would say, legitimately secured. Because you got to think about it, if we in survival of the fittest times, it's going to be people that live in family-oriented cities that's going to be more of the secured survivors. Not saying that they won't go through their trials and tribulations. Not saying that it won't be chaotic. But let's think about in major cities where most people move at that don't know nobody. Everybody is from different places. So where the love is at? You know, you're going to be more subject to take care of your own family members that live around the corner from you versus taking care of somebody that you don't even know. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to be supportive of them more than you'll be supportive of your own cousin or your auntie or your grandfather or your grandmother or your mother and your brothers and sisters. You're going to be some more supportive of your own community that you literally grow around people that you can identify yourself with. As to in major cities, that's not going to be the case. It's survival of the fittest. Every man for themselves. I don't know you. I don't love you. I'll take from you. That's how it would be in the major cities, man. Especially when you're talking about the food shortages, when you're talking about the lack of resources. People are really gonna, fend for themselves. And if a person got to break in your house to eat, you know what I'm saying, in that environment, they're gonna do it. They're gonna do it. As to, I would be more lenient to not break it in your house if I know Miss Jane, because Miss Jane changed my diaper at 5. I know Lil John, you know what I'm saying, because Lil John is my sister's cousin. Even though we got different daddies, that's my sister's cousin, so I associate that Lil John as my cousin. So these are the things that we have to take place of. I know people be running from the small rural areas, but hey, in the future, the small rural areas gonna win. And because you have to factor in too, most small rural areas have farmland. And I shouldn't be telling everybody this, but I'm just giving y'all knowledge. Most small rural areas are farmland. Have farmland. Most small rural areas have, don't have certain restrictions that most major cities do. So these are the things we need to be mindful of, y'all. We have to take, consideration of understanding that, hey, we might have to learn how to fish. We might have to downsize from living in the big cities and coming back to the smaller cities. We may have to go from living around people that we don't know to living around our family members just to have a secure and successful life. Because life is changing. Be prepared for it. Be prepared for it. Don't get so accustomed to, your life now to thinking that, it's going to always be the same. What we're going through is just small. They always talking about it. Nothing ever really happened. Hey, things are happening. Things are happening. Whether you want to accept it or not, whether you want to pay attention to it or not, or whether you just say, hey, I want to just live my life. I ain't got time to be thinking about all that. Things will change. One thing I want to do, when everybody else running, I want to know why they running. I don't want to be the one that's saying, what's going on? Why everybody running? I want to run when everybody else running. So if you wise, pay attention to this. Be prepared to run when everybody else start running. Other than that, man, I thank y'all for joining McClever Thoughts Podcast with Punchie, man. Y'all have a wonderful weekend, a wonderful upcoming week. God bless. Don't pray for me, don't pray on me. Remember that. Take care.